Hello, dear learners. Today we will start microprocessor and assembly language first class. We'll discuss history of microprocessor and lots of things of assembly language, different kinds of tools, assembly language like emulator, and how to write a code, assembly code actually, which is integrated in microprocessor. So today's class is all about installation, history of microprocessor, and how to come output from microprocessor assembly language course. All of things are discussed today's class. So little bit bored yourself, but we'll try gaining knowledge from this course and today's class. Okay, let's start. We can follow different resources. Actually, we can follow PDF books, we can follow tutorials point, we can follow different emulator, because there are lots of resources. If we want, we can learn from each and everything from different resources. Simply I'll describe history of microprocessor. First generation will period during 1971 to 1973. Second generation is Intel 808. Second generation processor. Actually, this range is comparatively high from first generation, minus 128 to 1 plus 127. Okay, and at first, Intel 404 is a very beginning stage microprocessor, and which is very slow. Then third or fourth generation. Third generation is very fast and range is so high to sign a bit register, because of microprocessor actually read binary digit. First, we can discuss more about two books, and we if you want, you can collect hard copy of these books, and you can download soft copy also. And I preferred actually assembly language second books. We can follow this book, Assembly Language Programming and Organization of IBM PC, Yatha U Charles Marut. And these PDF books, inshallah, I will provide. And follow new technology, new chip, new microprocessor, high speed, high bandwidth, and lots of things for in our bus system, in our address system, in a microprocessor unit, central processing unit. Okay, then we can learn historical background. It's lots of things, because of um, very beginning invented abacus, about 500 before Christian period. And there are some punch card machine, which is analytical engine, which was said analytical engine. ENIAC is the first generated purpose programmable engine, which is electronic numerical integrated and calculate. So ENIAC is very faster from others. And ENIAC was 17,000 VCOM, and it was developed transistor 1948. Transistor is very important for semiconductor. Without transistor, we cannot exist in our modern technology. So transistors, lots of transistors, millions of transistors in accumulated in integrated circuit, and developed a digital integrated circuit, which names is microprocessor in this era. And Intel was the manufacturer. He was invented first time, Intel 404. That was very slow, but first it was accept machine language. First language is machine language, then time to time it going to be happen. And assembly language, Univac is a faster, and he knows assembly language, because first machine knows about machine language, like 0101, like two digits, 0 and 1 binary bit. Assembly language is the closer to microprocessor, and it's converted to machine language, how to instruct, how to work in a process, processor, how to work in a different kinds of system or program in a microprocessor. So 1957 is Grace Hopper developed high level programming language. So UNIVAC is a very it was a very popular machine, calculating machine, and which can use programming advancement, time to time programming languages progress, and it can be used for user friendly for programmers, basic Intel 404 actually 4-bit microprocessor. This speed is very slow, wide range memory size is very low. um, but 8008 is also a microprocessor that time, and its memory size is 16 kilobytes, and instruction at a time it gaining instruction 48 instruction. It was invented in 1971. Intel 80 is another microprocessor, but difference between two 800 and 8080 microprocessor is that which one is 8080 address memory is 64 kilobytes, and 8008 is 16 kilobytes. So time to time it was increased in a microprocessor level. First time we also said, first time it was uh, computational age, then electrical age, then transistor age, then programming language we can gain some computational processor which can 8-bit and 4-bit, different kinds of bits. And finally we get a PC, personal computer, and it needs a microprocessor, because of it needs processor, not microprocessor is the unit of processing some program, some work, some different kinds of task. But microprocessor is a very faster from processor and from the other computational device. And 8085 is another microprocessor. So we can see 8-bit microprocessor, there are lots of 8-bit microprocessor. But new time era Intel 8086 produced a 16-bit microprocessor, and there's the lots of modern microprocessor invented. There's between 8086 and 88 microprocessor which is 16-bit, and other is a 8-bit microprocessor. So 8086 is faster than 8088. So we can follow the different kinds of variation elements like memory, input output device, etc. So 32-bit processor, you can gauge a different kinds of processor here. And now we can see Pentium microprocessor. It's also backdated microprocessor Pentium. We are not using yet. We are use Core i5, fifth generation, sixth generation. So Pro processor, Pentium Pro processor, lots of things was invented from different period of time. And nowadays we can use a 64-bit microprocessor. So conceptually different kinds of figure over there. CPUs work some kinds of different portion of this processor. So we can follow, and we try to understand history of microprocessor for our academic or undergraduate result. But if you want to make a microprocessor, if you want to invent a microprocessor, so you have to know how to make, how to work, and how to code. So after this course it will be 16 or 20 lectures, and each lectures have a different episodes, because we can run a different class with this code, because code without code we can't do anything in a microprocessor. Things from this link. And now we'll try to install emulator. Emulator is a basic software which is help us to run the assembly code. Like emulator is like is this microprocessor emulator 80X assembler. If you want to install emulator, then you have to search emu 8086 download or something. Emu 8086 download. This the link or microprocessor, and then download this. This is the setup exe already. I'll extract here, and setup exe is the emulator. Then yes, I want to set up. Next. Next, because running is very simple as well, and you can install in different um, environment, different operating system. You can run this emulator, a Mac or Ubuntu Linux operating system or Windows. It's not a big deal. This software is allowed for each and every environment, each and every operating system. Okay, then we'll follow emulator. Okay, this is the emulator. We'll start microprocessor emulator 8086. Okay, then new you can, okay, they have no code. This is a simple phrase. Then you can run emulate over there and run, so output is nothing. So next class I'll try to run code. Finishing classes will make a project like snake game or different kinds of work, different kinds of project using these tools. Okay, today's class is almost done, and we have to making a next classes process. If you have any confusion or if you have any question, then you have to make a comment box and contact with me uh, with a free frankly. Thank you very much.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.